I'm 90 years old, and when I communicate, I use the telephone. I don't have any use for this modern stuff, and most of my friends are gone. All of them are, well, they're all over 90 if any of them were alive, and we just don't have any use for that. We would write and we'd telephone, and that's about it.
People in their 80s now have already lived through several communication revolutions. They saw radio, the emergence of the motion picture industry, television arrive. So it's not as if they're unfamiliar with the concept of seeing communication technology revolutionize their daily lives. They've already seen that. It is more a matter of being at a point in your life where whatever we think of as convenient to us may not strike them.
I'm 55 years old, and I recently, probably in the last 5 years, I got computerized. Ha! I don't use it to the maximum. I can do emails, I can send them, I can Google. You know, there's a lot of things I can do and I know how to do. When I first started out, it became very frustrating.
Younger people predominantly, very dominantly, use the internet for communication and entertainment. Older populations, senior populations, use it largely for information, research, a lot of it being for health issues. So there's a lot of medical research going on online, and that raises great questions about the accuracy of that information.
Well, I come out here and volunteer, and every time you come out, you never know what is waiting for you. Might be a lady that just wants to get an email account, and you help her set it up. Or it might be somebody having a problem with a particular program or a computer problem. And it's very interesting to help out. You run across all kinds of things, and it's very rewarding when you can help somebody. Anytime I'm working with somebody, I try to point out some security issues that they need to be aware of, especially when you go to a public facility and you're on a computer. There's things that you should check and make sure that the next person coming and sits down where you just left, that they don't see where you've just been, or bag your email address and your password. So there's some security issues on any public operation that computers that you set down at, that a person should be aware of, and I try to point that out.
It changes your entire life, that you can do so many things and learn so many things. And the emails is so wonderful as our lives have evolved the way they have, and that in itself is just a wonderful thing, to be able to go to your computer and find that loved one's message, or that dear friend that you haven't spoke with in quite some time, or a family member that you haven't been in contact with like you would like to. So many different things that the communication brings to you that does open up the world to you. This is the closest thing to a true visit other than physically being there. The holidays coming up, and to use this type technique for any individual that does have family that is spread out through the country, this is an absolute ideal way to have a most personable visit, and it's wonderful. Yes, you become very frustrated, but if you work at it and try your patience, it will come about. It has been fun sharing this time with you all, and I wish everyone a good day. And until our next chat, toodles!